Good morning, class ninth. So, today I have chosen one topic that is cell wall, plant cell wall. This you have seen in the structure of the plant cell that its outermost covering is actually the layer which surrounds the plasma membrane or the cell membrane. So in plant cell, one more structure, one more layer is present, and that layer is called the plant cell wall, and it is present in the plant cells only. Other than that, it is also present in the algae and bacteria. Now let's discuss the structure and what are the functions of the cell wall. So basically, the main function of cell wall is to provide a shape, and it gives extra protection to the cells. And the cell wall is made up of carbohydrates and proteins. Okay, so here even the cell membrane is made up of proteins and lipids, but now if you see about the cell wall, it is made up of proteins and carbohydrates. The plant cell wall is basically made up of a kind of a carbohydrate. This kind of carbohydrate is known as cellulose. Okay, it is written here cellulose. Okay, it is a kind of a carbohydrate that makes up the cell wall. So basically, cell wall is present, as I told you, it is present in algae, it is present in fungi, it is present in the bacteria, and it is present in the plant cells also. Now let us see what is the structure of the cell wall. Before I start with the cell wall, let's see what are different layers present in the cell wall. Basically, if you see this, this is a cell, and this cell is having other than plasma membrane, this is the innermost layer. Okay, other than that, you will find there are two more walls are present. So basically, your cell wall is made up of these primary and secondary walls. Okay, so these primary and secondary walls are basically formed by the deposition of the pectin and cellulose, hemicellulose. These substances get accumulated, and these are basically secreted by the plasma membrane, and these substances get deposited into different layers of the plasma membrane, and these form a cell membrane which is composed of primary and secondary wall. Now you see there is one more structure present which is known as middle lamella. Okay, this middle lamella is basically a substance. It is also made up of pectin, and it is a kind of a substance that holds two or different cells. Okay, these cells, you see, these cells are joined together by a kind of a structure, by a kind of a substance, and this substance is actually forming a kind of a layer. That layer is known as middle lamella. Okay, now let us see what is the structure of the plant cell wall. So here you can see in the leaves, we can see the leaves, some of the cells present in the leaves. So these are the leaves, and these are the cells present in the leaves, and you can see these are joined by to each other by a structure that is known as middle lamella. And if we zoom it out, this outermost covering only, okay, we are talking about this part only. If we zoom it out, we will find out that this structure looks like this. So this is a cell wall which is made up of cellulose fibers. Okay, cellulose fibers. And if we take one macro fiber, if we enlarge it, then we will see that these macro fiber, means the larger fibers, are made up of much smaller fibers, that is in the microfibers of the cellulose. Okay, cellulose is basically a kind of a sugar it is like it is like a glucose molecule. Okay, so many glucose molecules you can see here. This is one glucose molecule. This is one glucose molecule. These are held together by hydrogen bonds, and these form cellulose fibers, the microfibers. Okay, cellulose chain, you can see these look like this is one sugar, one glucose molecule, like a C6H12O6. By hydrogen bond it will be connected to other glucose molecule, and in the same manner other. So it is a kind of a polymer which is formed by the addition of different kinds of the cellulose molecules. So this is how these structures join together to form macrofibers of the cellulose. These are present in this manner. Now let us see this structure in detail here. Now you see your cell wall is made up of different kinds of the fibers, and this is the primary wall, and this is the middle lamella that I told you. Okay, and basically by the secretion of these substances, one secondary wall is also present here. Okay, so secondary wall is also made up of the same substances, so please don't ask me that why some secondary wall is not here. Okay, so this is your plasma membrane, its structure I told you in previous sessions. So you can see this primary wall is made up of these many kinds of the fibers. It can be there are some hemicellulose present, cellulose microfibrils are present. Okay, hemicellulose and cellulose, these are two types of the cellulose. Hemicellulose is basically a smaller one, or you can say it is the simpler one, and cellulose is basically little complex than the hemicellulose. And some pectin fibers are also present, and these pectin fibers are basically present for holding the things. Okay, the function of pectin is to hold the things. It is just like a gum. Okay, so it will hold all these things together so that it will be compacted, and these will combine together to form a thick layer here. Okay, so pectin is present to hold the things. Hemicellulose and cellulose are the substances which gives it a hardness to the cell wall, and some protein molecules are also present, and these are in the soluble form. Okay, so this is the complete structure of the cell wall. Now let us see what are the functions of cell wall. So basically the cell wall is present to give a kind of shape to the plant cells. Okay, it gives strength to the plant cell, it gives flexibility to the parts where it is present. Okay, it is also helpful in the absorption of the substances. Okay, because it is again it is semi permeable in nature, so molecules can get inside it. Okay, and it also helps in the transport of the substances, absorption of the substances, and secretion. Secretion means to release the waste products or any product. Okay, I'm not only talking about the waste products. If it is like any protein is present, it can be released outside it, the cell wall. So it is helpful in the secretion also. Other than that, I told you already that it gives a strength, rigidity, or shape to the cell, and it also protects the cell from the injury. Okay, because one more layer is present around the plasma membrane, so it will protect the cell from the external injury also. Okay, and it gives a kind of skeletal support because these vacuoles, if you see inside the plant cell, vacuole is present and cell wall is present. Vacuole, when it is filled with the minerals and water, then it is a kind of, it is giving a kind of skeletal, it is giving a kind of shape to the cell because it pushes it outside. Okay, and in the same manner, with the help of vacuole, it gives a kind of skeletal support. Basically, it gives strength to the cell. So now today's topic, I think it is completed. What we have learned today, that plant cell has a extra layer which is known as cell wall. It provides support and protection to the cell. These are made up of cellulose and proteins, and these are present in the algae, fungi, plant cells, and the bacterial cells. These cells, these cell walls, or you can say the plant cells, are held together by middle lamella, which is made up of pectin and other substances. And the cell wall is made up of primary wall and secondary wall, and these are basically the secretions of the plasma membrane. Though, so basically the cell wall is made up of cellulose fibers. These are made up of much smaller cellulose chains. And if we see the enlarged view of the plant cell wall, then we will find that three layers are present there, that is middle lamella, primary cell wall, and secondary cell wall. All these structures are made up of some of the fibers, which may be of hemicellulose, pectin, and cellulose microfibrils. Inside that, these fibers, some protein molecules are also present for basically for the purpose of transportation. And its function, as I told you, these help in absorption, transportation, giving shape, protecting from the injuries and all. So now I think my topic is completed. If you have any query, you can ask in the class. Thank you, class.